Hi there, greetings and good morning, everybody. Welcome here to the Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show, and we are here to do the episode for the series we are doing for the month of March, which is my 31 favorite live albums. This will be the first and only album on the list that I do not own, but I have owned it. And that's a priority for me. I owned it on vinyl. I played it a lot. If we were doing this back when I got it 45 years ago or 44 years ago, it would have been right near the top, maybe a top 2 or 3 live album for me. As it is, I haven't owned this for a long time because I gave my vinyl collection away when I was 1985 when I gave it away. And I have not been able to find this album in CD since. It's an EP, to be honest with you, so it's not a full live album, but all the stuff on it is live, but there's only 3 tracks on it. So this is Ozzy Osbourne's live EP featuring live Mr. Crowley, live Suicidal Solution, and live You Said It All. I love all 3 of these tracks. They're among my favorite Ozzy tracks. To be honest, if I was doing a top 5 favorite Ozzy tracks, all 3 of these would be on there for sure. The Mr. Crowley guitar solo on this is outstanding. It's the measuring bar by which Randy Rhoads is held up to, and he doesn't fail at all. I think of all the live solos all the solos that he does on the first 2 albums, and this is by far to me the best solo of all of them. Just absolutely killer. Followed up, of course, by Suicidal Solution, which is almost as good. Just maybe Mr. Crowley's just a hair better than it, but Suicide Solution really heavy on this. The guitar solo fantastic, really strong album for those 2. And then, of course, you have the unrecorded track You Said It All, which is not on any of his other none of his original albums. Maybe he may have put it out on one of his other albums later, I'm not sure, but this is absolutely killer. Just absolutely, all 3 tracks are like top shelf for me from Ozzy. Yes, some people said, well, what about Ozzy put out the live album shortly after this with maybe a couple years after this, with all of the songs from Black Sabbath. I actually don't prefer that album. Yeah, I mean, it's a decent enough album, as same as Black Sabbath's Live Evil. They're both decent, but I've never owned either of them. So this is the reason why this one gets in here. And also, I think this is probably one of my favorite albums by Ozzy, period. And definitely one of my favorite live albums coming here on this day number 12, day number 11. So we're right down there now, getting down to the top 10. I hope you've enjoyed this episode for Ozzy Osbourne's live EP. Please hit the like and subscribe. If you want to make any comments about this album, if you're actually familiar with it, I know it's not a common album out there. I don't think I have never seen it anywhere else other than in my own collection. If you want to make any comments about that or Ozzy Osbourne, you can, or you can just pick your own live album for today. Anyways, we will see you all tomorrow. So have yourself a good day, a good evening, and goodbye here from the Prog Monster.